رب السماوات والأرضين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد اللهم والصلاة والسلام على أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما مولانا بقية الله في الأرضين روحي وأرواح العالمين له الفداء إن شاء الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. صدق الله العلي العظيم. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. Inshallah, today I will discuss a little bit about few things, few hadiths, and there's a beautiful letter from the father of Shaykh Saduq Rizwanullah alayh, and this letter has been written by Imam Hassan Askari Salamullah alayh in the 307 or 306 or 308 centuries in this. So very early 4th century, 307, 308, 306 in these times. And the point is here that Imam Askari was behind the ulama and was supporting the ulama, and when ulama need to visit Imam and ask their questions, they used to write them letters, and they would ask their questions. Father of Sheikh Saduq, if I correctly remember the story, he wrote a letter to Imam Hassan Askari Salamullah alayhi and asked, "O son of Rasulullah, I don't have children, and I have few questions, and do dua for me. I want to have some children." Imam wrote him a letter. We are inshallah going to discuss this letter. It's a very small letter, and Imam had then said, "This letter is not only for you. This letter is for you and for all my Shia. In future, they are going to follow our path." But before we enter in this part, we are living in a time of ghaiba, occultation of Sahib al-Asr wa Zaman, and we don't see our Imam, we don't meet our Imam as per our desire. But if they want, they can meet us, they can see us. That's a different thing. But we are not able to see them if we want them. What should we do in this time? We have plenty of ahadith and rawayat from Ma'asumin alayhimu salatu wassalam, where they encourage us for learning the knowledge of Ahlul Bayt and following them by their guidance. There's a beautiful hadith from Imam Raza alayhi salatu wasalam where he says, Abdul Salam ibn Salih Harawi, one of the disciples of Imam Raza, he says, سمعت أبا الحسن علي بن موسى الرضا يقول, he said, the Ravi says, one day I heard Imam Reza is saying few things. يقول, what he said, Imam said, رحم الله عبدا أحيا أمرنا. May Allah bless the one who keeps our mission alive. So definitely we are the followers and we have to keep the mission of Ahlul Bayt alive. This is the first sentence. رحم الله عبدا أحيا أمرنا فقلت له. Ravi says, I asked from Imam, كيف يحيي أمركم? How we can keep your mission alive? What is the process? Imam Reza replied, قال يتعلم علومنا. Number one, learn our science, our knowledge, our sayings of Ma'asumin alayhi salatu. Learn our knowledge. ويعلمها الناس, and try to teach to the people. Learn it and teach it to the people. And then Imam made a beautiful statement here, saying that فَإِنَّ النَّاسِ لَوْ عَلِمُوا مَحَاسِنَ كَلَامِنَا لَاتَّبَعُونَا. If people would know the beauty of our sayings, automatically they will follow us. And this is the point. If we learn from Ahlul Bayt and then we teach it to the others, to all people. Basically, Imam is saying, in teaching you, all you have to do, just pass our sayings to the other people. When they listen our words, our ahadith, they will see some beauty in our sayings, and by seeing our beauty, they will follow us automatically. یعنی ما مطالب اهل بیت رو به مردم برسونیم، اونا خودشون وقتی که میبینن تو گفته اهل بیت چه زیبایی وجود داره، خود به خود میرن دنبال اهل بیت، میگن عجب سخن زیبایی. امام میگن این پیام ما رو اینطوری برسون حرفای ما رو به مردم برسون، اونا زیبایی رو خواهند بود. وقتی زیبایی ها رو ببینن خود به خود میان دنبال حرفای ما و یاد میگیرن، دنبال حق میان. Hazrat Sadiq Salam Alaihi, he has a beautiful hadith where he says, طوبى لمن تمسك بأمرنا في غيبة قائمنا. When our Imam Sadiq is saying, when our children, our child Imam Mahdi Salamullah Alaihi, he is in occultation, he is in ghaiba, in that time طوبى لمن تمسك بأمرنا, it's very good to those they associate themselves to our mission, to mission of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. فَلَمْ يَزِغْ قَلْبُهُ بِالْهِدَايَةِ, and then because of this attachment to us, their heart is not going to go away from our guidance, so they will remain with our guidance. So we have two hadiths. One hadith from Imam Raza alayhi salatu wasalam, where he says, good on those, good to those they learn our signs and then they teach others. That means they pass our words to others. And then when people they see the beauty of Quran and the beauty of sayings of Ahlul Bayt, they will join Ahlul Bayt. And this hadith is from Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, where it says, it's good. Tuba yani mubarak ye be kasani ke khusha be hal anani ke in thori zindagi mikunand ke amr ma ro muhkam migiran و دنبال امر ما هستند در غیبت قائم ما. خب فلم یزغ قلبه بالهدایه, and in this time these people they are not going to go away from the path of hidayah. این از هدایت دور نمیشن چون دلشون با ما هست، قلبشون با ما هست، با علم ما، با آشنایی که اون به اصطلاح آشنایی با احادیث ما دارن. They will not leave us alone. This is the true thing. There are some certain ways to keep the mission of Ahlul Bayt alive. If we just count it on a finger, it's a very simple thing. We can distribute Quran to the all human being. Let them see Quran, let them read Quran, all of them. We can pass the books of ahadith, as I have been discussing here in this last 10 days. I introduced few books in my majalis here, few very beautiful books. When we read these books, as I said, don't want to repeat it, but just want to emphasize on it, saying that here in this world, we see televisions, we see movies, we see lots of programs. Well, we are Shia, we are Muslims, we come to centers, masajid, and we have a little different way of living than others. If you go into the life of normal people in America, they are busy with plenty of things which is taking them towards this worldly life as much as possible, at most. So now we have to do some our side, what we can do in our side. In our side we have to learn ayat of Quran, we have to learn rawayat of Masumin, and we have to teach them to others. We have to pass them at least. There's a different means, there's a different ways to pass the message of Ahlul Bayt. We can do lots of things. We can make a website, you can make a channels, there's a lots of social media thing, you can use those social media, but authentic things. We shouldn't pass everything we receive without any research, no. So we have to join the scholarly groups, and then we have to learn the thing, learn ahadith, gather them, and then we have to pass them and have to discuss on them. Otherwise, now we are going to have big troubles, and we are not going to the part of mission of Ahlul Bayt. So for being part of mission of Ahlul Bayt, of Rasulullah, of Quran, then we have to interact with those things. We have to have a strong relationship with these things. Otherwise, we have lots of problems. We have social problems, we have family problems, we have political problems, and we keep moving into the problems and trying to find a way out, but we are not going to find a way out because this entire system is so strong, and we are not going to break the shell and go out of the system. So we will remain in the system. The only way for getting out of this worldly system is if we can break the system, we go and we attach ourselves towards a different science. Well, in the worldly science, we have certain universities, colleges, and then we are always moving in this system. And we are not going to find a way out unless we know something. And the only knowledge can take us out from this entire worldly system is the knowledge of Quran and the knowledge of Hadith. Nothing more than that. So somehow we have to associate ourselves to this knowledge. There's a Hadith from Janab Jabir and Jabir and Abi Ja'far alayhi salatu wasalam. Janab Jabir, he narrated this Hadith from Imam Baqir alayhi salatu wasalam. And he says, Rasulullah said that. What Rasulullah said? أيها الناس إني لم أدع شيئا يقربكم إلى الجنة. Beautiful hadith. ويباعدكم من النار إلا وقد نبأتكم به. رسول فرمودند که ای مردم ما از هیچ چیزی فروگذار نکردیم. هر چیزی که برای نزدیک شدن به بهشت برای شما لازم بود گفتیم و هر چیزی که برای دور شدن شما از آتش از جهنم باشه به شما خبر دادیم. همه چیزو میدونید. جناب Jabir salamullah alayhi. Janab Jabir narrated from Imam Baqir salamullah alayhi. That Imam Baqir said, my Jad, my grandfather Rasulullah said, O people, everything you need for moving towards heaven, I've told you. And everything you need from being away and protected from the hellfire, I told you. And I never left anything behind. How much percent we know that knowledge? 10%, 5%, 20%, 30%, 90%? No. So our side is still remaining. Their side is done. Rasulullah said, I have done everything. Whatever you need for being in Jannah, for being in heaven, I have told you, I have taught you. At least Rasulullah can prove and say into the day of Qiyamah, oh Allah, for this nation I brought Quran, I saved Quran into the hand of Ali ibn Abi Talib and Ahlul Bayt, and 2.5 century Ahlul Bayt, they suffered with the troubles, problems, and they saved Quran. برای 2 قرن و نیم اهل بیت جد و جهد تلاش کردن که این قرآن دست نخورده باقی بمونه. بلایی که سر انجیل اومد سر قرآن نیاد، بلایی که سر تورات اومد سر قرآن نیاد، بلایی که سر کتابای دیگه اومد سر قرآن نیاد. These people of worldly life, they change. These people changed all the books. But Rasulullah said, now I am going to give this book into the hand of Ali. So this book is saved. In the day of Qiyamah, he can say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, I saved this book. I brought this book for these people. I saved this book and I passed it to the nation, to my nation, Ummah Islamiyah, Muslim nation, and the whole world of all people in the world. I gave this book. Those they read this book, understood this book, they could make their eternal life better. Those who missed it, they just missed their future. So Rasulullah, he has done his job. Ahlul Bayt, they have protected this book and they have explained this book in a best possible way. So their job is done, only our side is still remaining. So what should we do? Now we're going back to the point, to that hadith. This hadith is from Imam Hasan Askari, a letter, answer of the letter or reply of a letter to the father of Shaykh Saduq in early 4th century, 307, 305 or 306, in those times. Father of Shaykh Saduq wrote a letter to Imam, said, I need few things to know, and then I don't have children and this and that. Imam replied to him, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wal aqibatu lil muttaqeen, wal jannatu lil muwahhideen. Imam wrote few lines that all praises go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the end of this life is only for pious people, muttaqeen, and heaven is only for muwahhideen who understood tawheed and who know tawheed, oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they have strong faith in tawheed. Jannah is only for those people, heaven is for those. وَالنَّارُ لِلْمُلْحِدِينَ, and they are mushrikeen and mulhideen, they don't trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so they are mulhideen. And Jahannam and hellfire is for them. وَلَا عُدْوَانَ إِلَّا عَلَى الظَّالِمِينَ وَلَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ وَالصَّلَاةُ عَلَى خَيْرِ خَلْقِهِ مُحَمَّدٍ وَعِتْرَتِهِ الطَّاهِرِينَ. This is finished here. Then Imam says to the father of Saduq, listen this carefully. Amma ba'd, اوصیک یا شیخی و معتمدی و فقیهی. حضرت عسکری سلام الله علیه برای یک انسان پدر صدوق اینجوری خطاب میکنند که به تو توصیه میکنم ای شیخ من، ای معتمد من، ای کسی که من به تو اعتماد دارم، ای فقیه من. نیست چقدر زیباست که امام معصوم بیاد برای یک شخص غیر معصوم اینطوری خطاب کنه. Imam Hassan Askari is calling father of Sheikh Saduq as his friend and he's saying Usika ya Shaykhi, oh my Shaykh, wa mu'tamadi, oh the one I trust on you, wa faqihi, oh my faqih. How respectfully, how lovely. Abu al-Hasan Ali ibn al-Husayn ibn Babawayh al-Qummi, he was from Qum. وفق الله للمرضات وجعل من صلبك أولادا صالحين برحمته. Inshallah, Allah will give you success in your life and Allah gives you many children. So he was happy that Imam did dua for him. Now he's going to have children. So Imam Janab Shaykh Saduq later on was born by the dua of Imam. بتقوى الله أوصيكم بتقوى الله. Imam said, first of thing, always consider Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala into your eyes. Always care about Allah in your lives, every single moment of your life. وإقام الصلاة, don't miss your prayers. وإيتاء الزكاة, salat and zakat is all together, and keep helping the needy ones, poor ones. Salat and zakat. And then Imam made a final statement here. فإنه لا تقبل الصلاة من معنى الزكاة. The person who is not helping others, who is not sharing his wealth with others, his salat is not going to be accepted. Simple. One day Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam entered in masjid. He saw people are waiting for salat, first line, second line, third line, fourth line. Rasulullah came in, he said the first line, people sitting the first line said, Fulani, stand up, go behind. You stand up, leave masjid. You stand up, go behind. Almost many of them, Rasulullah throw them out. Leave the masjid, go behind or leave the masjid. Others they asked Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, what happened? You send everybody, the first line, everybody out. He said, these people, they're just here only for salat. But when time comes for helping others for zakat, they never show up. Allah doesn't need these people in their salat. Everybody out. Go behind the last lines or leave the masjid, wherever you want to go. If we just for this first line, همتون فقط برای صف اولید. وقتی نوبت به کمک به دیگران میرسه کاری نمی‌کنید. خب بفرمایید بیرون، همتون بیرون. حضرت همه رو بیرون کردن. یا حالا اون صف آخر فرستادن. بفرمایید عقب‌تر بشینید. برای چه اومدید صف اول میشینید هیچ کاری نمی‌کنید برای هیچ کس؟ اما حضرت عسکری میفهمند که فإنه لا تقبل الصلاة من معنی الزکات. The one who is معنی zakat, who is not paying zakat, who is not helping others, who is not reaching out to others in the community, doesn't care about people in community. There's tons of people, they need your advice for going to university. There's tons of people, they need your advice for going to school. There's many people, they need your advice for starting a new business. There's many people, they need your advice for establishing a new job or finding a new job. There's lots of people, they need your support. And you don't support them, you don't care about anything, about anyone. So why are you sitting in the first lane? Go out. فإنه لا تقبل الصلاة من معنى الزكاة. Those they are not sharing their wealth, those they are not sharing their wealth, their belongings with other, their salat, their namaz is not going to be accepted, their prayers are not going to be accepted. Very simple. And then Imam said, وَأُوصِيكَ بِمَغْفِرَةِ الذَّنْبِ. Forgive others. This is what my advice, this is my advice to you. مغفرة الذنب. وكظم الغيظ. Control your anger. 2. وصلة الرحم. Connect with your family members, with your relatives. Number 3. ومواساة الإخوان. Help your friends, brothers. Care about them. Think about them. Visit them. Then Imam said, وَالسَّعِ فِي حَوَائِجِهِمْ فِي الْعُسْرِ وَالْيُسْرِ. Don't say that I have sad days, I cannot help anybody, I'm very tough, I'm living a tough life, I don't make money, I don't have job. No. Help your friends in usr wal yusr. When your hard times or your good times. In your good times, help them what they want, you can help them. In the bad times, help them what you can. When you are wealthy, you have everything, you can help them as they want. Go ahead. If you are not in that level, in that standard. So help them what you can, but don't forget them. Take care about your community. Take care about your people. And then Imam said, "والحلم اهل بردباری باشید. دیگران رو تحمل کنید. هی نگید که طرف احمقه، طرف نمیفهمه، من حالا کاری باش ندارم. نه، حرف همه رو گوش بده، باش صحبت کن، ببین شاید بتونی به درد کی بخوری. نگو من خیلی با کلاسم و خیلی بی کلاسه. I'm a high standard man. And others, they are just very low standard. Forget them. I don't have time for them. Who cares about these people? No. Who cares? There's American science. And we always care, there's Islamic science. Right? In America, they teach their students in school, I don't care. Or the next sentence is, who care? This is not Islamic science. In Islamic science, I do care and I will care. Either I will do what he wants, option A. Otherwise, I will do what I can, option B. There's a no thing. There's a no gap for saying that I don't care or who cares. We all care, and we should care. There's no way. There's no room to say I don't care. Very clearly. Hilm, والتفقه في الدين. Have a very good understanding of your religion. دینتون رو بفهمید، تفقه کنید تا جایی که میتونید بفهمید. والتثبت في الأمر. تو کاراتون محکم باشید. If you start something, finish it, follow it, pursue it. Don't say after a few months, after a few weeks, no, I cannot do that. No, make a plan good and then be strong in your path. And then Imam said, وَالتَّعَاهُدْ لِلْقُرْآنِ. Ta'ahud, keep your contract or keep your covenant with Quran. اون قول و قراری که با قرآن دارید نگهش دارید. خب سوال از شما، ما چه قول و قراری داریم با قرآن؟ مگه قرآن به ما قول داده؟ Did Quran call you? Hi, good morning, how are you doing? I have a contract with you. Did you? Did Quran does that? No. So چه تعهدی با قرآن داریم ما؟ What is the contract we have with Quran? It's very simple. Rasulullah said, I have said everything you need for going to Jannah, and I have said everything which you will need in future for keeping yourself away from hellfire. I have finished everything. This is the ta'awud of Quran. قرآن روز قیامت به خدا میگه خب من اینجا بودم، آقایون نیومدن ما رو بخونن، از من سوال کنن، از من بپرسن، با من کاری داشته باشن، کاری با من نداشتن. پس قرآن تعهدشو داره با ما. قرآن فرار نکرده، ماییم که از قرآن فراریم. امام میفرمایه با تعهد للقرآن، این تعهدتون رو با قرآن نگه دارید، با قرآن باشید. با تعهد للقرآن. حسن الخلق، همیشه خوش رفتاری کن با همه. یه حدیثی، there's a beautiful hadith from Imam Musa Kazim alayhi salatu wasalam where he says صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. اول فارسی بگم که قشنگ یادم بیاد با ترجمه کنم انگلیسی برای شما. من فهمیدم که هر کسی که توی گناهی هست توبه میکنه میاد بیرون و احتمال داره بیاد بیرون از گناهی، الا آدمی که سوء خلق داره، بد خلقی داره، بد اخلاقی داره. اینی که بد اخلاقه اگه گناهی که بیاد بیرون توی گناه دیگه میفته. Everybody who is doing some sin, he can do one day tawbah, he can come out from that sin. Except people of bad attitude, bad akhlaq. When they come out from a sin, they will fall in another sin. بد خلقی اینقدر چیز بدیه، بد اخلاقی اینقدر چیز بدیه و همه باید خوبی کرد، با دوست و دشمن، با خوب و بد، با مسلمان و غیر مسلمان، با کافر، همه انسانن. We have to do good with all human beings. We have no choice. Among the hundreds of thousands of hadiths, we don't have even one hadith saying that if you find some bad people, be bad with them, be angry with them, be rude with them. No way at all. Imam saying no way. Husn al-khulq. Amr ma'roof. Keep helping others, keep supporting others in good deeds. Nahy anil munkar. Keep stopping others from bad deeds. Well, there's another condition, as I discussed in the 6th or 5th lecture of Muharram here, that is with your deed, with your amal, with your actions, not with your tongue. كونوا دعاة الناس بأعمالكم لا بألسنتكم. Invite others to good deed with your actions, not with your language. Full stop. فإن الله عز وجل قال, and then Imam made a statement from Quran that Allah is saying in Quran, لا خير في كثير من نجواهم إلا من أمر بصدقة أو معروف أو إصلاح. When people sit among others together and they talk in the ears like this, Imam said most of these talk is not good except for three things. What are those? If you're trying to help someone, or you're talking to do something good, or you're trying to help people get together, become friends in this way. Otherwise, you shouldn't talk in ear. Because this is disrespect to others. This is very disrespectful to others. And you are not going to be like that. If you're a Muslim, we shouldn't be like that. And then Imam said after this, وَاجْتَنَابِ الْفَوَاحِشْ كُلِّهَا. از تمام فواحش دوری کن. تمام گناهان کبیره دوری کن. هر چیز گناه کبیره میدونی ازش فرار کن همیشه. All greater sin. When you know something as greater sin, escape from it. Leave it. Don't go close to that. And then Imam said, وَعَلَيْكَ بِصَلَاةِ اللَّيْلِ. Imam repeated here in this hadith. Rasulullah said to Imam Ali, Ya Ali, عَلَيْكَ بِصَلَاةِ اللَّيْلِ عَلَيْكَ بِصَلَاةِ اللَّيْلِ عَلَيْكَ بِصَلَاةِ اللَّيْلِ. Recite Salat al-Layl as much as possible, because if someone doesn't care about Salat al-Layl, then he is not part of us. Very simple thing. And then فَعَمَل Imam Hassan Askari said to father, فَعَمَل بِوَصِيَّتِي. خب امام آخر فرمودن که ای پدر صدوق حالا علی ابن بابای قمی، به وصیت های من عمل کن. هرچی گفتم عمل کن بهش. به تو نامه نوشتم، سوال کردی، جواب دادم، حالا به این عمل کن. فعمل بوصیتی. You asked guidance and I gave you guidance. Now keep it alive. Keep working on it. فعمل بوصیتی. و امر، اینجا که من میخواستم بگم، this is that for today. و امر شیعتی حتی یعملوا علیه. And let pass my letter to my Shia people, so they can manage your deeds based on my guidance. وَأَمُرْ شِيعَتِي حَتَّى يَعْمَلُوا عَلَيْهِ. این نامه ما رو به همه شیعان برسون که همه بتونن به این نامه عمل کنن. وَعَلَيْكَ بِالصَّبْرِ. Oh my Shaykh, oh my Mu'tamidi, oh my Faqih, be the man of sabr. Always be the man of patience. If you are not a patient person, if you're not patient in your deeds, in your projects, in your job, in your studying, in your everything, then you're not in safe hand. وعليك بالصبر وانتظار الفرج فإن النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم قال أفضل أعمال أمتي انتظار الفرج. And then wait for your Imam. Intizar means there's a long in detail talk about the letter of just one word. Intizar. Waiting. There's a big lecture in it. There's a millions of words in it. Intizar. We cannot say you're enjoying our life and yes, I am doing intizar. No, intizar has its own meaning, and we have to find out that meaning. What does it mean, and how we are going to do this thing, and what is going to this intizar and this waiting, what's going to have effect on us. So we have to discuss all those things. Because Rasulullah said, intizar is one of the best deed you can do. ولا تزال شيعتنا في حزن حتى يظهر ولدي الذي بشر به النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم يملأ الأرض قسطا وعدلا كما ملئت ظلما وجورا. And our Shia, they're always حزن in Arabic. حزن یعنی یک غم پنهان، بهش میگن حزن. یه وقت ما غم داریم، ناله میکنیم، آی دردم دارم، آی سرم درد میکنه، آی من مریضم، آی من برشکست شدم، آی من ال شدم بل شدم، از این حرفا. این دیگه غمه، غم و غصه. یه وقت حزن داریم. حزن یه غم پنهانه، هیچ کی نمیدونه، آدم داره میخنده، ولی آدمی که نگاه داره کم کم میفهمه، میگه اه با این خنده ولی این یکی حزنی داره. امام همه شیعه، all of my followers, they have a hidden sorrow, they have a hidden حزن in their hearts. And this huzn is not going to go away until my son Mahdi will appear. The day he will appear or reappear, all pains will go away and we all become happy. But before that, then no, we are not going to see that true happiness. How we can see the true happiness? Let's say you are at the top most extent of happiness and you're missing your leader, you haven't seen him yet. You have no good relationship with him. So there that pain will remain with us. It's a part of our life is missing, and that is our strong, healthy relationship with our Imam. So we still miss it. And because of that missing, we still have that pain. هر چقدر خوشبخت بشیم اون آخر اون درده میمونه. چون کنار اماممون نیستیم. امام یه جای دیگه است، ما جای دیگه هستیم، رابطه ما قطع، تواناییشو نداریم که بریم ایشونو ببینیم. یه حزنی هست که میمونه همیشه برای ما، نمیره از ما. تا زمانی که ایشون بیاد و دنیا رو he will come and he will fill the world with justice and clean all oppressions. And then the last line, and then Imam said, فَاصْبِرْ يَا شَيْخِي, oh my Shaykh, do sabr, be the man of patience. It looks like Imam is emphasizing on it. صبر کن، زیاد صبر کن، اهل صبر باش، هول نباش اینقدر، هول نکن، صبر، همیشه با هر کارو با صبر بکن. فاصبر یا شیخی یا ابوالحسن علی و امر جمیع شیعتی بالصبر، و به همه شیعیان بگو که همه اهل صبر باشند. And pass my message to all of my followers, to all my followers, that they have to be men of patience. They have to learn patience, they have to live with patience, be always with patience. فإن الأرض لله يورثها فإن الأرض لله يورثها من يشاء من عباده والعاقبة لله. And this earth, the entire facility, this entire land is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And at the end, this land will be handed over to the pious people, to the muttaqeen. And people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are going to have this land as heritage. The entire facility belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and at the end it will be in the hands of mu'mineen, inshallah. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa alayhi. And the letter finished here. This is a message of Imam Hassan Askari to the father of Shaykh Saduq and for all of us. We have to keep thinking on it, we have to keep reading this letter. If we can work on this letter, on the values are discussed in this letter, we are going to follow the path of success, inshallah ta'ala. If we miss, in the amount we miss, we are going to be in trouble, in problems. We are going to stay away from Ahlul Bayt. هر چقدر بتونیم با این نامه ها، با این تعلیمات اهل بیت خودمون رو نزدیکتر کنیم، زندگی ما موفق‌تر خواهد بود. موفقیت این نیست که بتونیم آخر زندگی بگیم آقا داریم از دنیا میریم، حالا من 10 میلیون خونه دارم و 50 میلیون ماشین دارم و 10 میلیون سرمایه جمع کردم و هیچی. این موفقیت نیست. این وبال جان ماست. چقدر تو روایت داریم که آدم میمیره، از مالش خودش بهره نمیبره، بچه‌اش میان حرام خرج میکنن، غارت میکنن. There's a beautiful hadith, if I'm correct, from Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, where he says, don't kill yourself for your children. Don't destroy your dunya, your worldly life and your eternal life for your children, because if they are in future, if they are awliyaullah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not leave them alone. He will protect them. And if they're aduwullah, why you are killing yourself for the aduwullah, for the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? خودتون برای بچه‌هاتون نابود نکنید. ای بچه من، ای دختر من، ای پسر من، اینجا میدزدی اونجا میدزدی، میاری تو خونه به اینا میدی. میگه امام چرا خودتون دارید زندگی دارید تباه میکنی، نابود میکنی برای بچه‌ت؟ اگر از اولیاء الله بچه‌ت، فرزندانت، که خدا اون رو تنها نمیذاره، پشت و پناهش میشه. اگر دشمن خدا بودن که چرا خودت داری میکشی برای دشمنان خدا؟ همین ساده. So do your thing, do your best and be the best while you're doing your best. Be the best and leave the umur into the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He will fix it. This is what we learn from the life of Ahlul Bayt. Those who did care about these things and teachings of Rasul and Ahlul Bayt, they would become later on, they become like Habib ibn Madahir, they become like Muslim ibn Awsajah, they become like Burair, they become like Abis, they become like Shuzab, they become like Ashab of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. اصحاب اهل بیت وقتی در کربلا بودن دیگه تمام رمز و رموز این علومو فهمیده بودن، دیگه هیچی نگرانی نداشتن که خودشونو به زور تو این دنیا نگه دارن که از لذت های دنیا بهره ببرن. نه. ابا عبدالله اشاره کرد جمع شدن دور اهل بیت. شما گزارش تاریخی رو بخونید که چگونه شهید شدن اینا مرحله به مرحله. نشد که مثلا 10 نفر شهید شده باشن 10 نفر بگن عجب گیری کردیم اینجا دیگه، اینا که دارن میمیرن دیگه، خب ما هم پس باید بمیریم. نه. امام حسین هم اصلا با گوشه تعارف نکرد. و خودتون رو محکم آماده کنید برای مردن. اینا رفتن، ما هم دیگه بعد از اینا. هی تکرار کردیم احسن خطبات بخونید، اون گفتگوهای ابو عبدالله در روز عاشورا رو ببینید. اصلا تعارف نکردن. اینا رفتن نوبت ماست. اصلا همه داشتن با مرگ بازی میکردن. همه با مرگ بازی میکردن. حالا یکیز همین یا حبیب یا مسلم دم شهادت صدا کرد رفیقشو، فکر کنم حبیب بوده، مسلم صدا کرد. مسلم بود پهلو حبیب، گفت ای کاش میتونستم کاری که اگر خواسته ای داری برات انجام بدم. گفت که هیچی، فقط مواظب به این فرزند زهرا باش، تا زنده ای هیچ دستی به حسین نرسه. عجب. خب تو بچه داری، زن داری، زمین داری، اسب داری، تجارت داری، خب یه چیزی بگو. خب مغازم کجا میره، زنم کجا میره، بچم کجا میره، این چی نه. داره از دنیا میره شهید میشه، میگه نه حواست باشه به این حسینه، تا زنده کسی دست نزنه به حسین. ولی خب همین 3 روز 2 روز بعد از چه کار کردن با اهل بیت، تو مقادل آوردن که حتی فرزندان حسین و بچهای کوچیک رو برداشتن پشت شترهای لخت بستن. تمام فرزندان اهل بیت و نوامیس اهل بیت و با یه طناب بستن که ببرن به طرف شام، که تو راه جناب امام زین العابدین میفرماد که ایشونو با توقها و زنجیرها بسته بودند و زنجیرها با اون گرما به قدر داغ کرده بودند که اون زنجیرها با پوست سید سجاد یکی شده بودند، یعنی پوست و گوشت آب شده بود و چسبیده بود به این زنجیر. که تو راه امام سجاد یکی از اصحابو میبینن، میگن فلانی به این مردم بگو که برو یه پولی بهش دادن، گفتن یه پول وردار برو یه پارچه بخر. و اون رفت پارچه رو آورد و گفت این پارچه رو بذار بین پوست و این زنجیر. مگه چه داعیه‌ای داره که اینقدر اذیت کنن؟ بنا نبود که اینها رو وردارن از کنار کربلا و شهدا ببرن، ولی از روی قصد برای اینکه اذیت کنن اهل بیت و اون کاروان اهل بیت رو برداشتن از وسط کربلا بردن که تمام خانم های اهل بیت این شهدا رو ببینن. با اون وضع زنان بنی اسد اومدن به مرداشون گفتن که اینا فرزندان رسولند که اینجا خوابیدن رو زمین 1 روز 2 روز، اگه شما ارزه ندارید اینا رو برید دفن کنید، بذارید ما بریم اینا رو دفن کنیم. که اونا اومدند ولی نمیشناختن که بدن مال کیه، کدوم بدن مال عباسه، کدوم بدن مال علی اکبره، کدوم مال قاسمه، کدوم مال سیده شاه. سرها نبودن، سرها رو بریده بودن و برده بودن. شهدا همه در کربلا بدون سر بودن، تا اینکه زین العابدین سلام الله علیه از طریق معجزه‌ای حاضر میشند و این بدنها رو معرفی میکنند که این بدن عموی من عباسه، این بدن برادر من علی اکبره، بریم اونجا اون بدن قاسمه. گفتن که چجوری شما میشناسید؟ گفتن من فرزند حسینم، من میدونم این بدنها کدومشون کیا هستن. سیعلم الذین ظلموا ای منقلب ینقلبون انا لله و انا الیه راجعون. السلام علی الحسین و علی علی ابن الحسین و علی اولاد الحسین و علی اصحاب الحسین.